Come a little closer. I don't need you to say anything. Just stay here. Let me tell you something. I've been carrying inside me for longer than you know. If the world disappeared tonight, if every light went dark, I'd still know where to find you, somewhere inside my heart. I remember when I met you, I was scared to let you in. Had 1,000 little reasons to never love again. But you looked at me so gently, like you knew what I had lost. And somehow in your silence, you made the fear feel soft. You never asked for perfection, never asked me to pretend. You just sat beside my sadness like you wanted to be my friend. And somewhere in the quiet, something changed inside of me. I stopped running from tomorrow, I started wanting you to see every scar that I carry, every secret underneath. I could give them all to you if you promise not to leave. And if my hands start trembling, if my voice begins to break, hold me through the silence, tell me I'm still safe. So this is my vow, I'll love you when the sun goes down, when the beautiful days disappear. I'll still be standing here when your heart gets tired, when you can't find the words. I'll listen to your silence until I understand every hurt. I don't promise perfect days, I don't promise we'll never change. But wherever this life takes us, I'll remember your name. And if forever is too much to say, then I'll choose you day by day. This is my vow, I'll choose you anyway. If you wake up in the morning and you don't like who you are, I'll remind you of the person I see underneath the scars. If you think you're disappearing, if you feel you're losing ground, I'll sit with you in darkness until the light comes around. You don't have to hide your weakness, you don't have to always smile. You can cry against my shoulder, you can stay here for a while. I don't need you to be fearless, I don't need you to be strong. I just need you to remember you don't have to hurt alone. And when the night gets colder, I'll pull you close to me. When your faith becomes a whisper, I'll believe for both of us to breathe. So this is my vow, I'll love you when the sun goes down, when the beautiful days disappear. I'll still be standing here when your heart gets tired, when you can't find the words. I'll listen to your silence until I understand every hurt. I don't promise perfect days, I don't promise we'll never change. But wherever this life takes us, I'll remember your name. And if forever is too much to say, then I'll choose you day by day. This is my vow, I'll choose you anyway. Maybe someday we'll be older and the mirror won't be kind. Maybe we'll forget the little things we thought we'd never leave behind. Maybe life will test our patience, maybe distance finds our door. Maybe we'll have nights of wondering what we're fighting for. But I'll remember rainy evenings, your head resting next to mine, the way you laughed at nothing, the way your fingers fit in mine. I'll remember every sunrise we were lucky enough to see, and every little ordinary moment that became a memory. If we ever have a garden, I'll plant something you can keep, something that survives the winter, something with roots that run deep. And when the flowers start to open, I'll think about the day you walked into my life and somehow changed my ways. We'll make a little home out of everything we've learned, out of all the bridges broken, out of all the lessons earned. It won't have to be perfect, it just has to feel like you. A place where we can breathe again, a place where love feels true. And if the years move quickly, if the seasons disappear, I'll still reach across the bed just to know. know you're near. This is my vow, I'll love you When the lights go out, when the whole world changes shape, I'll still know your face. When your dreams get heavy, when your hope gets thin, I'll remind you of the light you forgot was living within. I don't promise no mistakes, I don't promise no tears, but I'll give you all my honesty through all the coming years. And if forever is too much to say, then I'll choose you day by day. This is my vow, I'll choose you anyway. You don't have to say you love me every second of the day. Sometimes I can feel it in the little things you do and say, in the way you save me dinner, in the way you wait for me, in the way you look at me when you think I cannot see. Love isn't always fireworks, sometimes it's a quiet room, two people sitting close together, watching afternoon turn blue. Sometimes it's just a hand to hold a shoulder when you cry, a voice saying I'm still here, when everything inside says goodbye. If someday you forget how beautiful you are, I'll tell you. If someday you believe you're impossible to love, I'll prove you wrong. If someday you're afraid that I'm gonna leave, look into my eyes. I'm not promising that life will never hurt us. I'm promising that I won't run just because of deep